an adventure.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel.
And we're unhitched. Off we go. So yes, I still haven't touched the 7320. I just don't have any time. I got some ideas. Some people called me and gave me some ideas. I got some ideas from the tech. But yeah, we're gonna hook up with this. Pretty much overkill on the horsepower for the planter. But it'll work. Hopefully that lines up as far as wheel spacing. It should. Junk. Absolute junk. So yeah, a lot of people said, oh well, they're not that much money. I know they're not that much money, but this is not my planter. So asking for that stuff and getting it is two different things. I did get a gauge. I hope this planter's not with us next year. That's my biggest thing. But yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's all, well, it works. It doesn't do a great job. So it doesn't have any sensors as far as knowing when seeds stopped. So it's awkward when you plant a few rows and then have to go back and plant one when something goes wrong. Some of the stuff's just wore out. The cracks in the arm, we're gonna have to weld that up again. It's small, so I got 160 some acres to plant, and I'm gonna try to do it in under 5 days. So it's just a lot of running around that and by myself and things like that. It would be great if I could roll into a field and plant 30 acres loaded with fertilizer and stuff like that, or roll out. Then I'd be in a much better boat. But I'm relying a lot on, I don't have capacity, I don't have a lot of seed storage. We can do about 10 acres I can go plant, and then I need somebody to tend me stuff, and having somebody to tend me stuff is a whole nother battle. So with that being said, I would like to go to a bigger planter. If that's going to happen, I don't know, but we need something that can give us downforce to do some no-till, better closing wheels, better everything. This, when you're spending the amount of money you spend on putting seed in the ground, it justifies to have a better planter. Well, got new lines on. Got to get some more black zip ties. They're all run. Should punch a hole through the side here to hold this over there. I always have that issue that it moves around too much, so maybe we'll do that. New chains. That was stretched like ½ inch, so all new chains there. This one still is good. That we're gonna go hook on to the 7520 to the discs and start going through that. I was all confused on what remotes I had. There we go. I think I'm a little low on hydraulic oil now. I've had some leaks, but we'll get this pulled out front and we'll go party it up at some point. Well, if you can imagine, things are not going as smooth. I did shorten up the chains. The thing's greased. Hydraulic lines are on. Chains are all on. Found the springs that go down there. Rewired the pump because on the other tractor it's not wired right up here, which is probably on us. Put a new end on. Pump doesn't work. So that's cool. Got the gauge in. Yeah, gotta change the balls. Got one ordered from Granger for tomorrow morning, and then we can do that. I got a hydraulic line This went out last year on me. This was off the parts machine, so we gotta fix that because it's leaking. And those go to your row markers. I still gotta weld that. I forgot about that actually. Got seed boxes out, so we're gonna, I guess I'll weld that, and then we'll do a trial run, make sure everything's turning happily, and then take that hydraulic line off, and this is gonna get parked till tomorrow. Oh, we gotta take the hammer strap off this, so yeah, it's not really meant for that, so we'll go ahead and take that off. Yeah, but otherwise planter should be good. Other than fertilizer, we got to calibrate a little bit tomorrow, probably flush everything through. I cleaned all the screens, got all the lines done. So alrighty, I guess I'll weld that. That's a little bit of an update. It just means that the only thing I'm going to get to is discing, which is fine by me. Well, GoPro, stop recording. Ready to load with seed. All done up. Just need the pump for tomorrow. We'll calibrate that. Even got the marker lights fired up. Look at me, I'm doing myself. So those I welded those like 5 years ago and never even got them set up. So planter does stick out further than the tractor. There we have it. 3 varieties. My go-to. My 4 bags of my own seed. And my go-to seed. 5250 Master's Choice. So there it is. 102 day. Really awesome stuff. So what else did I get? I got a 5660 that I've planted before, and something that I haven't planted is 5370. 5370 is 103 day, and the 5660 is 106 day. So, but this is a workhorse, absolutely workhorse of corn seed. So, as you see, a majority of it that I'm planting this year is 5250. Interested to see how the 5370 performs. I've been putting that in some of our drier ground. But alright, I'm gonna load up with some 5370 because I'm starting with that as far as where the field locations are and what I'm gonna go disc tonight. First bag going in the planter. Well, yeah, things are good. Stop beeping at me. I remember how to drive this thing. Pull it out of the way. Once Francis goes back, he's gonna pull it forward, and I'm just gonna watch things come, watch the seed come, and make sure everything looks good. I had some issues last year with skipping. I wonder if it was the chain being weird as far as when I set it at one setting. And then we'll park it out of the way. Needs a hydraulic line tomorrow, and we got plenty to do tonight. So pretty much got 150 acres worth that I could go discing. So we're gonna go run the discs and see how they really run when you put a workhorse in front of them. We do gotta run through it, check everything. I'm gonna get through here without hitting nothing. Everything's greased. I do got one wheel bearing that is sketchy, so I'll run it for tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll pop it off, take it Eastern bearing. I got 3 scrapers. That one's pretty tight. Yeah, that need to be tightened up. So we'll cut them off, put new bolts in. This is ready to rock and roll. Checked everything over, greased this, greased that. Put the American flag on it. Mint. So I guess we'll go hammer out some acres. See how far we get tonight. I did take off. We didn't have the bolts and the bushings, so I took them right off. The scrapers, we really don't use them very much anyways. We're not in clay, but we're gonna go set the planter down and make sure it actually plants before we get too far along. Yep, give it a little go. We got seed. That one hasn't started putting seed out yet. That one did, that one did. It just bounces on the asphalt though. We don't have a good dirt yard to do it. Go a little more. Yep, everything gave us seed. Close these up. So in the morning, I got a pump that they gotta get, and then hydraulic line. So you want to park it right over there? I park it and set it down. I got to do the hydraulic line in the morning. Oh, that's always good. So when we get in the field tomorrow, we'll double check everything. You're not up all the way. But, yeah, we planted corn in the driveway. And we are off on an adventure. First field that we're first cornfield that we're disking the 2021 season, so looking pretty good. American flag. I guess we'll go hammer some acres out, see how far we get tonight. Sun's going down. I don't know why this GoPro 9 gets all out of whack on focus and stuff when it starts getting dark. So I apologize if it's that way. I gotta look into it, but we're boogieing right along. Almost done with this 8-acre section. A few more passes. It was a little wet down below, but overall, these discs are awesome. Pulling it with this is awesome. So, very excited about it. Finished up some wet spots over in that other field, and well, clearly I do need the scrapers because well, I don't think you can see much there, but that is packed full of mud. Yeah, the other one didn't do bad, that had no scraper. So all dug out. We'll keep going. That wasn't too bad, but gotta get a little washer and some bolts, put those back on like an insert thing. So we'll keep going. That spot was pretty wet. Worked pretty good. It did build back up, so can't do much about that. Other than put those scrapers back on. So that's the plan. Found some wet spots. Nothing too crazy. We did get a bunch of rain. I do see that end's getting beat up more and more. It's gonna get beat up more and more. Just rocky ground, but I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the first day of discing with this thing. Pretty pumped to run it. Pretty pumped to, yeah, really put out some acreage. So I did some math. We ran for 1.7 hours. I forget exactly how many acres it was. It worked out to like just over 7.25, closer to 7.5 acres. So boogieing right along. That should bump up some productivity right there. Stay in front of the planter, which will be cool. I just got to keep staying in front of the planter, and I'm the planter as of right now, so I'll be planning everything. We'll see if I can get somebody to come run this. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Gonna keep trying to get the daily content out, even through planning. I'm ahead a little bit. I got a new laptop. I'm excited for that. Should speed everything up. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys are having a good night, and I'll catch you on the next one.